Hello, everyone, and welcome into our release radar. Hi, Nicola.
Hey,
Welcome. Thanks for joining me on today's
hey everyone.
Let's jump in. We got beautiful weather here in Chicago, and we are, man, it is just awesome. And I don't need to talk about the weather. Let's talk about release radar. Okay, so workflows, copies. Actually, let's share the screen. Can we do that?
Yep,
There we go.
that will be great.
All right. So what we have here is you can copy between workflows now. So before you could only copy like
Inside one.
inside the exact the same workflow, but now you can copy and paste. So let's say you copy one, you can go to another workflow and paste it, and there you go.
Yep,
Saves a lot,
exactly.
a lot
Yeah,
of
a lot
time.
of it's easier to troubleshoot, create different.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Our next one is this is a really nice update. So you can now, for internal email notifications inside the workflows, you can add carbon copies and blind carbon copies. So we used to have to do like a weird workaround hack for that, but now it's built right in.
yep,
Upload from the media storage. This is great. So inside the conversations, you can upload. We used to be able to upload directly from the system, right? So now we can actually choose images from the media library inside of your
hmm
TheraSaaS account.
that's right.
Somebody
Like
might be like, "Oh, we actually have a
keeping.
media library." Yeah, we do have a media library.
Yeah,
I'll actually, you know, what I'll need to do is I need to bring up a demo account and then I can show a little bit of that. But yeah, there should be a tag or a menu, not a tag. There's a menu item on the left-hand side. Let me just bring up the demo, and it says media, and inside of there, like they're making a lot of improvements on this, I think. Um,
yep. It's
just show,
ongoing, but yeah, it could save you a bunch of time
yeah.
pre-saving, pre-importing photos, and some commonly used. Even logo, for example, that could be used for marketing templates.
Hmm.
So should be
That's right. So you can have all your
used.
media storage right in here, and then you can upload images into that. So we're trying to build this out where they're trying to build this out where it's all over. It's more ubiquitous across the platform. So media storage is tricky, but they're working on
And
it, doing a good job.
I also tested. We can link it to the Google Drive, so we can take photos from Google Drive into media storage. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah, that's right. That's very cool. Yeah, that's right. You can link your Google Drive right up in there. All right, let's get to the next one. Message details, no show, to and from fields. All right, so you're going to have to maybe update on this one other than it's just giving you more detailed.
yeah. Basically, for each and every message or email sent, you will be able to see very specific from to both phone numbers or emails. This has just a little UX improvement where it's very specific.
All right, opportunities, restore. Okay, so if you delete a pipeline, you can just go into your audit logs and restore that. You might be thinking, audit logs, really? Yeah, you actually have under your settings. If you go all the way down to the bottom, you'll see audit logs, and you can see everything that's going on inside the account, and you can restore that pipeline if you delete it. Okay, you can find all that information in your audit logs.
Exactly.
All right, Nicola's the voice AI receptionist guru, so we got new voices.
Yeah, still testing things out and still having a bunch of stuff coming out, the brand new ones. But yes, has been a huge amount of new voices in terms of age, in terms of how conversational, serious, informational they are. So a bunch of options to choose from and to test out from for your AI receptionist.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of practice owners that use call call centers, and they pay between $400 to $800 a month for these. So your voice AI receptionist, the whole goal, the way we set it up and recommend it, is that you give it a lot of parameters, and the goal is really just to get a name, email, and the reason why they're calling, and then they forward that onto your team. So if you don't have someone who's able to answer the phone all the time, this is a great way to be able to grab a message and pass along to your team. It's pretty awesome. So go check it out. You got some credits to be able to play around with it and test it out. And if you want to move forward with it, reach out to our support team. And Nicola can help you get set up with all of it too. So it's pretty
Yep,
good stuff.
yep, yep. Pretty cool.
Now, because T-Mobile, Verizon, they're cracking down hard on spam, and they're cracking down even harder. So and the reason is that we can be fined. You can be fined about $10,000 if you are misusing your number for text messaging and spamming. So there's a lot of we have to identify that you're a real person. We have to identify that you're a real business, and then also tell them how you're going to be using the phone number. And it's all part of the audit. We do all this during our tech call and the onboarding process. But if you were to go buy another number, you've already gone through the onboarding process, and if you wanted to buy another number, A2P compliant, you may have to go through this. But we just wanted to let people know that there's more stringent uh, vetting that goes on now for uh, getting phone numbers. All right. I also want to let people know that I'm co-hosting a half-day summit. So this is part of the Group Practice Scaling Summit. The Scaling Summit is an in-person event that I help host every year and speak at. And we're going to do a half-day summit. It's at the end of September. And Uriah from Productive Therapist. Here's some of the topics. Whoops, that's not it. There you go. Topics I'm going to tell you about. Dr. Michelle Perry is going to be talking about how to run a ketamine assisted therapy business, which is a big and upcoming thing, psychedelic assisted therapy. Uriah is going to talk about how to build your AI advisory team and how you can be using AI inside your practice. We're not talking the clinical side. We're just like how to use AI to help run your business. And you can build an AI advisory team. So, and then I'm going to be talking about Google's new AI mode and how that's reshaping SEO for therapists and private practices. So that's Friday the 26th. It's only a half day virtual. You can go get your tickets. You can scan this little QR code there and it'll take it there. I think it's $79. So it's a pretty good deal. We are going to record it. So if you can't attend it, get the ticket. We'll send you the recordings. All right. Whoa, Nicola, right on cue here. Another translation service for call transparency and summary. So Nicola,
Yeah, first I see a lot of our users having some messages and calls in Spanish, for example,
mhm,
and don't worry, the AI receptionist can help. It can now it now has integrated translation service for summary, and so you won't miss anything,
that's great.
even if we don't speak Spanish
Very
or
cool.
any other language. Yeah.
Dashboard and reporting pipeline. All right. So this is a great update. So you can then select your different pipelines. So a couple things I recommend when it comes to a dashboard. I'm going to go to my demo account here and let's go to the dashboard. So inside the demo account, two things I recommend is you can choose which um, dashboard you have, and then I would set it to created on instead of status change because it's going to update that your numbers based on when the status is changed. So like maybe moving or lost one or abandoned or updated, meaning they might have been moved to another stage. I say do it on create on. It kind of with that timestamp. I like that reporting. It's a little more clear. Okay, so that's a big update. So you can have that all throughout your dashboard. And then we have a really great knowledge base article on how to customize the dashboard of widgets as well. Oh, okay. All right. For those who are doing courses, you can do assessments. And if you want, you can export all those assessments into an Excel CSV file. And then you can do all your fun Google tables that way and build a little dashboard. We don't have dashboards yet just for assessments, but you can get all those results downloaded into one file by exporting it.
Yep.
Yes, improved time range validation for campaigns. I don't know if you want to speak to this at all, but this is for email.
Yes, this is for email, bulk emails or email
Mhm.
campaigns. I wanted to bring this up because of the next slide, mostly. We do have a piece of knowledge base on email warm-up
Mm,
as we do create a brand new subdomain that's linked to your DNS records for TheraSaaS. That means that your email has to go through the warm-up period and gain reputation with email providers and not end up in spam. That means we shouldn't send 1,000 emails at once, but doing batches. And this feature can help you out. We need to be consistent. We need to turn on email verification under your business profile and send in batches. So you build up reputation slowly for your
Yes.
email.
Yeah. I mean, this is all about making sure emails are sent to the inbox and not to the spam. So under your business profile, you can just go under here and click on email verification. If that's not turned on yet, that's where you want to go. Okay.
Yep.
But yeah, that's really important. All right. Chat widget real-time update if the network drops. So if you're using the chat widget, this is where you're gonna want to see if there's any disconnect from the Wi-Fi essentially on it, and it just gives you a little update. Now there's a lot when it comes to using a chat widget. If you're using the real-time chat widget on your site, make sure you actually have someone there to respond, because people get very annoyed if they send a chat and it's a real-time live chat and no one's there to respond. Okay, so please make a note of that. Let me go to the next one. Oh, yes. Okay. So for those who like to test new features, this is where you could go. You can go to labs. So in settings, you go to labs, and then you can see all the different things that are being tested and eventually will become live inside of your account. So if you just kind of want a sneak peek, you can take a look at it. All right. I'll leave this one for you, Nicola, because we've had to create custom automations for these
Exactly.
notifications.
Exactly. Now we will not yet, but should be coming soon. We can have email notifications for voicemails, internal ones, just another layer to ensure there's no issues on, nothing falls through the cracks. So pretty cool stuff.
That's right.
Little one, but pretty useful.
Coming soon, cropping tool in the media storage. So yeah, you'll be able to crop and do a little bit of editing on your own video or images.
Yep.
All right. That, I think we're at the end. So thank you so much. If you haven't scheduled a demo with me yet and you're interested in TheraSaaS, reach out to me. And we also have this great YouTube channel, and I have been working on a few more really interesting presentations, what do you call them? Deep
Deep
dive.
dive.
Deep
Yep. Yep.
dives, yeah. Deep dives into using different a couple of things that are on the radar I want to share with is one is like attribution tracking. So how do you track Google Ads, Psychology Today, clicks, um, directory sites, Google Business, things like that. Because at the end of the day, we're here to help simplify sales and marketing for practice owners. And we're going to take a lot of the marketing knowledge that I have and show you how to do it and using TheraSaaS. All right. Thank you for your attention. We are at the end of the presentation. Thank you,
Yeah.
Nicola, for putting this all together. And everyone,
Thanks,
we will
everyone.
see you in the next video. Thanks.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.